Hey guys, Tony George, DocSports.com, Hump Day update here. I'm going to give you an interesting free pick today. I'll give you a couple of them. One of them is a betting philosophy that I've been using in in-game wagering for second half lines in the NBA and just kicking butt with it. NBA not doing bad as well, straight up 6-2 our last 8. We had a setback last night with the Hawks. I really like them catching the points against Miami. They did not have a good night. I took the +8. They did not get it done, but we've hit 6 out of our last 8 there. Asking Trae Young just to do too much. They need to spread it around and get some other players involved offensively there. As you know, I'm high on the Atlanta Hawks in terms of getting over the win total this year. Had an $800 wager on them. We talked about that before the season started. But nonetheless, a nice run in the NBA. A doubleheader tonight. A 3 and a 2 unit play. We're keeping the unit slow. It's still early in the season, but a 3 and a 2 unit play. Both these picks tonight are underdogs. NHL plus 21 units plus $1,500 for a $100 player on the 9 and 2 run the last 11 days. We have heated back up in the NHL. It's been good this year. Obviously, we started out 5-0, kind of hit the skids, did a little 1-1 back and forth, and then now we're up and rolling. A lot of stats to work with, a lot of trends developing, and we're taking advantage of that as more and more information is available. So a nice little 3-unit pick today on the puck line that takes a favorite to an underdog, and I think this is a blowout game. So we're going to do very well there. You might want to take a look at the Vancouver over tonight. We almost took that. I'll throw that out as a free lean. So take a look at the Vancouver over tonight as well. I think it's sitting at 6. In Major League Baseball, a winner on the Nationals last night. Game 7 tonight. Action bet, not listed pitchers, totals play. Get on it. In the season with the winner in Major League Baseball. Let's get to the videos available to you now. My raw and candid, just sitting around shooting the crap with a guy, at a sports bar, just talking about what I initially see out of the NFL. You might not want to, don't be wagering these leans early, but there are things I'm looking at early, things to circle in a handicap on. And that is out now, the NFL line report. And you have the Doc Sports 10 and 10 games in about 13 minutes. With Scott Spreitzer coming out later today in 2 marquee matchups, including Florida, Georgia, and the Patriots and the Ravens breakdown this week. And I will tell you, football clients, we've had a good year in college football until last week was a bust. But the NFL the last 3 weeks has not been good. No one's more pissed off about it than I am. And you got to put that behind you and look at what's in front of you. And there's some opportunity this week. It'll be a low volume card. We'll get some units back. And in college football, it's also going to be a low volume card. I think I'm going to do a 4-play flat bet right across the board with 4 units each. Maybe a 5 or 6 unit play there. Which top plays are still 6-2 on the year. So we had a setback last week. It was the worst week I'd had in 28 years of handicapping football professionally. Okay? And they do happen. It's not supposed to happen because I'm a paid professional, but it happened. We'll move forward. Trust me when I tell you that. Just sit back and watch. That's all right. I get you. There's 12 other guys over there. There's 11 other guys over there. Okay? I'm not the only flavor here at Baskin-Robbins. DocSports.com. Click the link in the description below. Get yourself hooked up this weekend because we give you a free $60 right there by clicking that link. Let's get to a free play lean here, actually an official free play, and then I'm going to give you a philosophy I've been using, just kicking butt and taking names in the NBA and how I'm approaching that. First of all, Jazz Clippers on tonight. This is a big game out west. It's at the Jazz. They're laying a couple points. Totals 216.5. A couple of teams here that play really good defense. Really good defense and rebound the ball well. And that holds down scoring. And both teams have scorers all over the floor, don't get me wrong. But in this particular game, I think you're going to see If you can get this on television, I didn't look to see the national TV schedule. I have the NBA package on DirecTV, obviously. It's what I do for a living. But at the end of the day here, if you can watch this game, watch it. It'll be a damn good basketball game. Under 216.5 Jazz Clips tonight. Secondly, in-game wagering is something, living here in Las Vegas, having the availability of William Hill, Westgate, Circa, stations, these apps. You can do in-game wagering in the NBA. And I like a lot of second half wagering in the NBA. And one thing I look at, a couple of different angles I look at here. And bear in mind, you have to know your stuff up front here. So you have to be watching all the games, split screens. I have all that capability here, even at home. You have to watch what's going on. You have to get a feel, but you also have to know some stats. And one stat is second half totals. And we'll use the example tonight of Sacramento playing Charlotte. Now, if you take a look at their first half scoring versus their second half scoring, there is a huge, huge difference. As a matter of fact, these two teams so far in the second half combined are scoring 78.5 points a game. Both of them rank in the bottom 6 in the league in second half scoring. Charlotte, they put up 53 on the average on the road in the first half and put 40.5 in the second. 40.5. Think that's bad? How about Sacramento, their last 3, 38? That's 78.5 points the second half. What's that total going to be? Okay? Need to know those numbers. Watch the game. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the score. Check the shooting percentages out. This, that, and the other. And if it's much over that number, boom. You can make money. I know many of you have access to offshores that do have timelines, so, just saying. And one also, remember, the median average for shooting percentage in the NBA is around 45.7% from the floor. Well, if you're looking at an NBA game and you see, I don't care who it is, say Indiana's playing Detroit or whatever, and they're both shooting 52% or higher for the first half, usually those median, that comes back down to the average. So if you got a couple of teams, one's shooting 58% from the floor and one's shooting 54% from the floor in the first half, chances are those averages aren't going to hold up for the entire game. Going to go down. So take a look at that. You can measure totals based on shooting percentages as well. I mean, if somebody hit 8 out of 10, 3-pointers in the first half, or 5 out of 6 and 7 out of 9 on the other side of the ledger, chances are they're not going to be shooting, 65, 70% from 3-point range the entire game. Just say things come back to the median. So those are a couple angles I use. Keep an eye on that Charlotte-Sacramento game tonight and see if I'm not right. Because I'll be. Anyway, your free pick. Maybe take a look at Vancouver, the Canucks, on the over tonight in hockey, as well as the under 216.5 in the Jazz Eclipse. Check out all the videos available to you right here, DocSports.com. Until tomorrow, best of luck here on Wednesday. Enjoy all the NBA. Enjoy another hockey winner, big time. Got a great reverse line on this thing using the puck line to a plus category. And, of course, the season finale, Game 7 of the World Series. Have a great hump day.